As y'all know, I love coming across performers and music that I've never heard of, had no clue about. Well, this is Helen Shapiro of Britain, and look who it is. That's lovely Helen there on the left. She is just 17 years old in this picture, and look at that guy on the right. It's a little bit fuzzy, but yeah, that's John Lennon. Okay, so another great thing about Helen Shapiro is there's just a ton of tidbits on this lovely lady. She became famous in Britain in 1961 and 62 when she was 14 and 15 years old. She had four hits, two number ones, number two and number three. She was huge in Britain, sold millions of records during a time when the Beatles, the four lads, were still sort of languishing, only known really in Liverpool and Hamburg. And then, of course, Brian Epstein started getting them out and about a little bit around Britain, and they started sort of touring in small places, etc. And then Helen's, I think, producer or Helen found out about them, and then they started being an opening act for young teenager Helen Shapiro. How about that? That is just amazing. Yeah, she became popular, sort of started getting popular when she was 13. Then had her hits when she was 14 and 15. By the time she did this performance in November 1963 on a popular British show, she was 17, but she was on the wane. She was sort of evidently, and I've never seen this, never heard about her, nothing. She was evidently on the wane by this point. So she was sort of going out. The Beatles were coming in. They were already by November 63, they were already very popular. They had several top hits by then. While they were touring with her as an opening act, I believe they got their first one in early 63 when they were touring with her, and they got their first hit. So there's just a whole bunch behind all of this. The reason she was on the wane is the old sound of her, Sinatra, Bing Crosby, the old crowd, or the old sound of the crowd was on the way out. And then you've got Dusty Springfield and the Beatles and others coming in with a new sound, obviously rock and roll and pop. Just a whole bunch on this. This song was written by John Schroeder and Michael Hawker. This evidently it wasn't just John Lennon on this show. And I think it was three of the Beatles, not Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney during this show was being a judge for, I think, a dance contest for a Brenda Lee song during this. By the way, also the Beatles were good friends with Helen, and they wrote her a song. I believe it was called Misery. They wrote a song for her. She said later she never heard the song, but her producer turned down the song that the Beatles wrote for Helen Shapiro. Wow, that's some history right there. She evidently was not too happy about the fact that she never got to hear it, that her producer made a unilateral decision. So yeah, I can't wait to see this and see what kind of interplay there is. Evidently, I think she lip syncs this on the show. Who cares? Anyway, so let's watch lovely Helen and the three of the four lads. Oh, it's called Ready, Set, Go, I think, or something. Anyway, 1963. So here we go. Oh, I was just going to say, before we get going on this, her voice is described as beyond her years. So that'll be interesting as well.
Look who it is. Look who it is. Well, look who it is.
Wow.
Fancy meeting you suddenly.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to back it up. Wow, her voice just freaking blew me away. I think it's also interesting that this happened a couple of months before the Liverpudlians' 1066 conquest of America. It's really, and their backs are to the camera. I love that. Okay, I just got to hear that voice again. Wow, what a powerhouse.
Look who it is. Well, look who it is.
Charming.
Fancy meeting you suddenly. Well, look who it is.
What a joke.
I can see you remember me.
Okay, I got to see that again. Wow, I'm loving this already. Oh my God. Lennon obviously he's the comic genius of the group, and never serious. And during this period, almost never serious on camera. Look at her, the way she's doing her arm, the way she's addressing him. She's addressing him almost like a man. She's got so much confidence. It's almost impossible to believe that she's just 17 years old. And that voice, that sounds like a 30-year-old. Wow, I am loving her. I'm going to dig into some of her music. Okay, let's watch this again.
You suddenly, well, look who it is.
Wow.
I can see you remember me.
Chemistry.
Yes, I'm the one who believed I just didn't need you, then started feeling blue. Look who it is, it's me, and I still love you. Well, look who it is. Did you think I'd forgotten you?
Her voice is blowing me away, folks. Oh my God. Wow, what a voice.
I realize that you may have found someone new,
Love this song.
but I just cannot pretend that I haven't missed you. Why did I let you go? Look who it is, it's me, and I love you so.
Okay, I want to see that again. I want to see Ringo sweet Ringo. Oh my God, and what a character himself. I just want to see that again. Him put his head on her shoulder. And I don't think she knows he's going to do that. And her voice. Oh my God. I'm in love with her voice. And her personality. Gosh, she's got more charisma than 10 people.
I haven't missed you. Why did I let you go? Look who it is, it's me, and I love you so.
Wow.
Baby, now I realize I have made a big mistake. There are teardrops in my eyes, and my heart is about to break. Well, look who it is, with his hand reaching out for mine. Well, look who it is.
She slaps his hand. George acts like he's going to hit her, and she blinks. I don't think she was expecting that. I don't think this was choreographed. This is amazing. God, I love her. I absolutely love this woman. 17 years old. That's hard to believe.
Well, look who it is,
I love that look on her face.
with his hand reaching out for mine. Well, look who it is, everything's gonna turn out fine. Oh, I have waited so long and prayed that I'd meet you with all your charms. Look who it is, it's you, and you're in my arms. Oh, look who it is, it's you, and you're in my arms. Whoa, whoa, look who it is, it's you, and you're in my arms.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh my God. I just got to get her face back up here because she is simply lovely. Oh my. That is one of my favorite clips of all time. So much charm and charisma. It's a lovely, fun song. Her voice, wow. Just freaking wow. I mean, she has got some power. It's not a stellar voice. It's a character voice. And oh my God, she has got so much character. I mean, she carries herself like she's 15 years older than she is. Did you see that kind of, complete confidence? I mean, I'm just not sure I've seen anybody with that kind of confidence around the Beatles before. Of course, they're not the Beatles yet. They're not. It's not Beatlemania. Well, it sort of is in Britain, but it's not quite. It's not what it's going to be, obviously. But that was just storytelling. And I I had to keep telling myself, listen to the music. It's got some nice violins in there. The chorus is nice. The drum beat is good. But this is about her voice and her interaction with the lads. Wow. Gosh, wow. I can't wait to edit this and watch it again. Watch this woman again. I mean, I keep saying woman. I know she's 17, but she seems just like she's 35 years old. Simply adorable, charismatic, confident, talented. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few other songs by her. I'm gonna do them live too. I've got to see her live. Wow. I mean, when she was 14 and 15, taking Britain by storm, 14 and 15, and she's already losing her she's already a year past the pinnacle of her popularity in this video here. Wow. Just freaking wow. God, I enjoyed that. That's probably one of the top 3 most enjoyable clips I've ever reacted to. Maybe the top. I mean, that's close. Wow. And I loved seeing the Beatles. Their personalities came out. Oh my God. John, just completely comical. Ringo, funny and sweet. And George, quippy, and sort of just his reactions to her were more like just, it was like complete reacting to her. And they were looking at each other the whole time. It was almost like they were tight. Anyway, just simply adore Helen Shapiro. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let me know what y'all think. Catch you soon. Bye now.